Well, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday. Which means it's time for another Nozz Watches Goblin Slayer. Oh boy, I got a new toy. Thank you, Hyamda. So in the last episode of Goblin Slayer, they figured out where that mirror goes. It goes to the fucking Goblin planet. Where they, I guess, have a limited supply of goblins, because I didn't see any fucking women there for them to rape. So unless there's, like, some sort of mystical female goblin that I'm not aware of, then, I mean, I guess I can see why they need to use these mirrors. And it really does read like the DM going, hey, here's your portal to fucking, like, the final boss dungeon, or whatever the fuck. And Goblin Slayer's like, nah, sealed it in concrete, fam, fuck that shit. Don't need that right now. And yeah, you know, stuff happens from there. It's just, oh yeah, also the Archpriest kind of just knew everything that was going on. And she just let Goblin Slayer do it because she didn't want to fuck with no goblins. She don't like them. Don't like no goblins. Yeah, just fun times all around. Oh boy. Kinda wish I had that thing last week, so the joke would have been more topical, but eh. But let's see how Goblin Slayer does, shall we? Because this opening frame looks kinda fucked. In 3, 2, 1, and go! Someone's fucking dead! I mean, you're kinda dead, Gobbo. That's literally what you're doing right now. That is literally what you're doing, Gobbo. You probably could be if you tried, but you just keep killing goblins. Oh my god. Look at all these male characters. Look at all these male players playing little lolly characters. And they've got to the end of the campaign. God damn it. You literally are. Except you kill goblins. Everyone's so sleepy. Ooh. But alright, can I, there's not really much else to bite into there, except, like, Goblin Slayer's backstory, but I feel like it's gonna get expanded on, and most of it's what we've kinda just seen already, but, like, that right there, I assume that to be the great hero that killed off the Dark Lord and all that good shit, and he's getting resurrected now, oh no. That's an entire party of cute, petite girls, and their main interest is getting back to the village and celebrating their festival. I know exactly the kind of player that is. It is someone between the ages of 15 and 29. They watch a lot of anime. They're a little bit chubby, or they're obese as fuck with a neck beard, depends. And that's it. They just made a little petite lolly anime character, and without any goddamn regard to how goddamn ridiculous it is. Like, everyone has a type of character that they prefer to make. Like, for example, most of my characters turn out to be fairly capable and pretty attractive, but they run the gamut, right? Yeah, I've got muscle-bound fuckers, I've got muscle-bound fucking door fuckers to spindly mages. It runs the gamut. Of both sexes, though I will admit I've got more of one sex than the other, but still. Yes. Her udders haven't grown in yet. But seriously though, like, fucking... Like, there's nothing that bores me more than players that only make one type of character. And there you've got 3 players that make the exact same type of character. There's no fucking difference between them except their hairstyles. Okay. Okay, so why are we here again? Like, didn't we do this before? Oh no, there's just a little bit here at the end. Alright. You shouldn't have made fun of Titty Girl. Protect. Protecc. I don't like goblins. I don't want to be a goblin. Including virginity. Oh. Poor Goblin Slayer. Like, I get it. I get it that, like, in the, like, it's supposed to be the expanded story of an NPC now. But the way this is being told, this really does feel like this feels like an ascended NPC to me. Right? Like, now that I've been told, oh no, in the thing, he's not a character run by a player, he's an NPC that everyone's stuck around. But I think by this point, I think he's ascended beyond NPC to just become a fucking, like, proper player character. Like, I've got a couple of those. Like, I don't get to play much. Most of the time I have to DM. But I can fucking, I could give you a big old list of characters that started as NPCs that I just really, really liked, and the next time I got the chance to play, I made them a proper character. Like, it's, for DMs, it's actually more common than you'd think. Them titties get bigger every time I see them. Also, I guess that opening bit should probably be cut, because what the fuck, he's not wearing his helmet. What if a goblin attacks? What if a goblin shows up? Your head's not covered. Oh, so oh no, that was in media res. The demon lord is dead. He's dead. Why aren't you wearing your helmet? You could get attacked by goblins right now. Bro, I'm not used to him not wearing a helmet, and it's concerning me. Put your fucking helmet on. Like, the amount of fucking effort the camera is taking to fucking avoid looking at his face. Like, he was wearing his helmet when he dropped it off. When he dropped off his helmet before, he was wearing it. Like, if I was Goblin Slayer, I'd do it Master Chief style. Keep a helmet for your helmet. Oh my god, he doesn't recognize him! Holy fucking shit, nobody's ever seen him! Oh my fucking god. How? Like, I get Goblin Slayer wouldn't correct him because he's trying to be polite, but still. Like, oh, he wants to fuck the guild girl. Seriously, is someone gonna recognize him? Is no one gonna recognize him? This pasty asshole that just sounds like Goblin Slayer. Please tell me she knows him. Nobody recognized him at all. Finally, we're back to our good old CG boy. Just his armor was so fucked up, he just made a new set. Just fucking just fucking like, nah. Nah, fam. This armor's so fucked I had to build new ones. He knows far too well at what he's doing. Jesus Christ, Guts! Fucking, and we're right back to hanging out with the fucking player who just made Guts. Guts, but nice. Seriously, that's just Guts. Someone was making their character, but they can't draw, so they just grabbed a picture of Guts. And that's just Lady Griffith. I'm always just like this, so when I don't, nobody fucking recognizes me. Fucking look at these friendly boys teaching these little shitters how to play the game. Alright, in you go, Griffith. This is fucking great. It's fucking great. Like, just, I love this. Like, these little, like... This feels like, and I get it. I'm gonna continue my meta thing that I'm making up as I go about that Goblin Slayer being a player, alright? Because it makes the most sense for me to explain the small little issues. Like, I imagine that that's Goblin Slayer's player walking through, like, a library or card shop, wherever the fuck they're at, looking in at the other tables. Instead of our DM doing it. Nobody died. Wait, no, I died. Wait, hang on, but I got better. Seriously, fucking Guild Girl wants to fuck him, but she doesn't even recognize him when he shows up. I wish Goblin Slayer be like, oh yeah, no, she just did this, this spell on me. It's fine. Just record her touching me with her titties. No big deal. Like, he's just so fucking brain dead about it. A best friend. You better fucking grab hold of that, priestess. You better fucking grab hold of that real fucking quick. It's slipping away. Gotta get them titties. Get them man titties, I mean. Just got a new set. I love that his armor was so fucked up he had to get a new set. And he just told the blacksmith, no, I want the exact same shit. I want the exact same thing. Down down to the fucking little scratch under the horn. Hello, titty girl. I have friends now. Yes, I have friends. Friends are nice. He speaks for everyone. No one's gonna tell Goblin Slayer that he can't fucking invite a friend. This is my +1. Goblin Slayer, there's no rules for +1. This is my +1. Fucking ain't no one telling him no. So I guess this campaign's just really this campaign's so derailed that the DM fucking took other players to complete it. So now he's gonna try and salvage this shit from the fucking, like, this campaign is so goddamn derailed that they don't even know where the rails are anymore. So derailed that someone else got on the rails. I've always wanted to run a campaign that had that idea, though. But, like, there was a hero before who just decided halfway through, nah, I'm not doing it, and just, like, retired to a farm or something. Like, not even died, just fucked off. So now the players remaining are just, like, the chuckle fucks left over. Oh, god damn it, Goblin Slayer. Why are the door... Wait, no, those weren't CG door. Okay. They were animated weirdly. They're not CG. I mean, that would probably stop all the fucking goblin murder. Like, why is it taking up until now to get a fucking school for adventurers going? Especially with retired like, any adventurer that lives to the age to fucking retire. Like... Like, they should make it, man. Oh, yeah, want to be an adventurer? Alright, take this fucking 12-week correspondence course. Lesson 1. Don't get raped by fucking goblins. That'd be bad. I want to go fight goblins. Goblins. Are they? I didn't notice. I kind of thought they were assholes. I love him so much. He's so simple and dumb. Someday I'll turn your desire to crushing goblins into desire for crushing this pussy. Someday. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Also, I just realized her farm kind of looks like the city from Konosuba. It's weird. Like, does the picture of her farm, like, predate Konosuba or the other way around? Why are all the girls getting this weird bishy filter where their lips get more defined and their faces get softer? What the fuck? Which means that this campaign is over. Get the fuck out of my table. For a second there, I thought he was mushing it into his faceplate. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the helmet. But where are the goblins? But where are the goblins, though? Okay, is this a drinking contest, or are they fucking fighting? She's already conceding the point. Because he's drinking stronger stuff. That dwarf, that fucking dwarf just got himself an easy win. That elf is sloshed after half a fucking thimble. Well, that's 3 gold pieces you're throwing in the trash. That's 3 gold pieces you just thrown in the trash, girl. I'm sorry. The paladin falls. Oh god. I need to stop reading D&D green texts. A paladin commits suicide by jumping off a cliff to avoid giving intel to the enemy. The paladin falls. If you got that joke, let me know down in the comments. Oh boy. Fucking that fucking like elves are always lightweights. Like I get it, they got less mass, but fuck. Man, I guess they have to be the opposite of dwarves, don't they? And dwarves, for dwarves, alcohol is just fucking liquor. It's just fucking like water, isn't it? Like liquor is water to them. Oh boy, English is hard. Where is my future if the goblins go away? I'm gonna have to go to that moon to find more goblins. Tie this rope around my waist. Help, I'm being attacked by a big-titted goblin. This is so fucking silly. Like, this is so fucking silly. He's just laying there in full armor with a fucking helmet on. Oh, Jesus. And more tasteful side boob. She wants him to take a teaching position, doesn't she? Like, Goblin Slayer's gonna keep going until his fucking sword arm rots off, and even then, he's still got teeth. Look, it's all the same character. The only difference is that one of them's a warrior, one's a rogue, and one's a priest. And their haircut and their hair color is different. Like, for fuck's sake. Like I said, there's a certain type of player, and they all make the exact same fucking little lolly character. If anyone listening, if you ever play tabletop or you're interested in playing tabletop, try and make every character different. Like it'll make both your life and your DM's life way more interesting. Like swear to God. Oh, that's a lot of goblins. Oh, that's a lot of goblins. Fucking Goblin Slayer's like, my birthday is not for another 6 months. Thank you, Santa. He's like, what? Like, he's just like, I should have the Sword Maiden pray for me more. She's brought me more goblins. Jeez. This has been fun. This is just fun. Like the best part about Goblin Slayer, well, the best part about Goblin Slayer is all the dead goblins. Let's be honest. Like the fact that Goblin Slayer always just invents new and creative ways to fucking murderate goblins. Like that's the best part. But the second best part is just when there's no more goblins to murder, and everyone's just kind of hanging out and being friends, and Goblin Slayer's being a big emotionally dead fucking dum-dum. Like, it's good. It's good. I like these. They're these nice little moments of just chill between all of the fucking graphic violence and rape. Oh, jeez. Is there anything at the end? Nope. No, there is not. So, specifics for this episode, like, this episode just kind of, like, all, like, bleeds into itself, doesn't it? But, like, I... I do want to read this as, like, this is, like, Goblin Slayer's player walking in and, like, because, like, you know, it's like when we start, we've got, like, this big climactic battle going on with all the three characters that are the exact same fucking character. And I feel like it's on purpose. I feel like it's the writer, like, just poking fun at that kind of player. As well as the fact that they've got this whole, like, they're literally surrounded by fucking corpses. And they're like, we're gonna go back to the village and go to a festival. Yeah! The power of friendship. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Like, it's that. And like, just, and then you just cut to fucking, Goblin Slayer just, like, kind of just getting into character. And he's just talking about, like, alright, if, like, this is... He's like the player's looking at that and going like, man, I could have been that asshole. I could have been like that. And he's just like getting into character and it just blends into like, alright, so like if my sister fucking like raised me all alone and then she died and now I'm killing goblins. Yeah, I was killing the goblins. And it's just kind of neat. Like it really does feel like everyone's just sitting down at the start of a session, getting into character, and just like getting their stuff done. So like Goblin Slayer's like at the end of the last campaign, at the end of the last session, he like had his armor all set in to fucking be repaired and refurbished. So like the start of it is just him wandering around outside of his armor, getting everything ready, like just kind of doing stuff. I get it, and it feels really cool. And then just as he's just going through town. Like, you just intersperse it with the fact that, like, I might, like, you just intersperse it with, like, just him peering over and looking at other people's campaigns. And I know, like, Goblin Slayer is essentially an ascended NPC. I get it. You can stop commenting that. But I'm just saying what it feels like. As someone who, like, really loves tabletop, really loves D&D, and just kind of wishes I could be a player more. Because everyone's always like, oh, you be a DM. Being a DM is very tiring. Like, just seeing this and just kind of, like, putting myself as, like, just, like, contextualizing it as a D&D campaign. Like, it is really neat. Especially, like, in a card shop. Because I haven't been to, like, a card shop or whatever, or comics or whatever, that does D&D in a really, really long time. Especially, like, in, like, areas where it's, like, they just got tables set out. But one of my favorite things was just like looking out and just seeing how everyone else's stuff was going. It's like being like, oh hey, they got like a big fucking hero moment over there. Hey, those guys are doing a big like bonding thing. Like these guys are, their bard is fucking that dragon. And the fat neckbeard playing the bard is getting very descriptive and it's making me uncomfortable. And little Timmy just got escorted out by his mother. And now the proprietor's coming over. Oh, for fuck's sake! Just like that feeling of just looking out over other people, like at other people's tables and seeing what's going on, and then just like treating it like this one big town where everyone's just kind of hanging out. Like it's fun. It's nice. I like it. And just also like everyone like just not recognizing Goblin Slayer because he never fucking takes his armor off. Like. That's kind of hilarious, but also kind of sad. Like, you'd think, like, the witch would recognize him at the very least, or Guild Girl, or something. Because there's no way he, like, had that armor from the get-go, right? Like, he would have had to have started in, like, different armor, right? Like, because, like, seems like every starting adventurer, like, in a warrior class starts out with that stupid leather chest piece that doesn't fucking do anything, and it's stupid! Ah! You know, like, so, like, I would have thought that, like, she would at least know what his face looks like, because it doesn't look like that starting armor comes with a helmet. But, there you go, I guess. But yeah, it's really neat, really sad, and I don't know if I like it or not, because you think someone would have seen his fucking face, or recognized his voice, or something. I don't know, that's just me, though. Yeah, and the interactions of the dwarf and the elf are awesome as always, because it's literally just the innate racism between elves and dwarves being played out by some fucking role players who are getting far too fucking into it, and the elf really does not fucking know what her constitution modifier is, if you know what I'm saying. Or endurance, or whatever you want to fucking call it. Whatever you would save to stop from passing out from being fucking sloshed. But still, it's really nice, it's really wholesome, and I have no real complaints, really. Just, like, the only thing is that, like, it's probably just character development, but, like, I feel like maybe it's a little bit annoying that Goblin Slayer is walking around without his helmet on. When, like, before, like, when his armor was damaged, he went explicitly out of his way to keep wearing his helmet. And he even gave a reason for it. So, like, to eschew the helmet and not have anything else, any other armor or any other... It feels out of character. And while I do get it, it's like, if the goblins attack, then, I mean, it's not like just the helmet's gonna save him, but... I mean, it's saving him from a head wound, and, you know, that's probably pretty good. I don't know, it's just a little nitpick, but even then it could just be chalked down to, oh, he's finally opening up and coming out of his shell, But it still does bug me, because I don't feel like he would have changed from that habit that quick. Or, like, even then, like, you think you'd have, like, a second helmet or something, you know? Even if it's, like, a different style. Like, you still could have had that thing of nobody recognizing him, but have it because he's wearing a different helmet. And also, I'm just kind of annoyed at the... Like... There's this trope in anime, I think it's called magic fog, and it's usually used to cover up anime titties. But really, it can just apply to any sort of foreground or background object or camera angle that hides a part of something. And they spent a lot of time doing that with his face, and I just don't like it. It feels unnatural. Seems like every single shot had just something, it just happens to be in the way of his face, or his face just happens to be out of shot, or just either show us his face, or have him always wear the helmet. Like, I get it, you're trying to depersonalize him because he's not a person, essentially. He's a fucking empty shell. An empty shell full of hatred and fucking goblin genocide. We get it. But at the same time, either show us his face or keep that shit covered up by a goddamn helmet. Just, I don't know, just, I don't know. But let me know what you think down there in the comments, whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, or if you want to bring up something I omitted, because I do that sometimes, because these episodes go long enough as it be. So, yeah. As always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends! And fucking, like, I don't know, and let me know down in the comments whether you got that joke about the paladin falling or not. Because that's how you know who's actually played a paladin. With a really asshole DM. Well, or / cool DM, actually. I don't know. Actually, in that situation, it'd be a cool DM. But yeah. Yeah, do that. Anyway, yeah, so, if you want to support the channel monetarily, you can always support me on Patreon. And for that, you get access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server that you should probably join anyway, because I'm always there. And in there, you get to recommend things to be Let's Played, live-streamed, reacted to, reviewed, whatever you want me to do with it. And those are guaranteed to happen. Still working my way through the list. But I'm getting through it, actually. Actually, we're about to end off, two different requests in, like, 1 week. So that's gonna be great. Yeah. And also, we've got our patrons-only movie night. It's probably going to be happening later in December, like around, like between, like, I think right now the 2 dates we have are, like, the 22nd to the 30th. I'm still waiting till we get closer to determine that. But we're going to be watching some stuff, probably anime related, and probably Christmassy themed. Or fuck it, maybe we'll just watch Die Hard. I haven't decided yet. If you are a patron, Like, fucking just let me know in the chat, and I'll make Die Hard happen. The world's greatest Christmas movie. Yeah. So as always, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, we've all become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around.